Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and like the title says, today I'm going to be talking to you about some ways that you can stretch your relaxer and also how to manage your new growth. If you're newly relaxed or you've been relaxed for a long time and you just have a hard time managing your new growth between relaxers and you're just so tempted to go and put a retouch in your hair, just hold on, girl. Some of these tips might help. So let's get into the video. So this is what my hair looks like. I've just washed and blow dried it, and I don't know if you guys can really tell my new growth on camera, but I can. I feel like if you have a relaxer, you know, like when your edges start to poof, I think it's really important, regardless of if you have just relaxed your hair or if you have like a bunch of new growth, that you're using a flat iron that works really well for your hair type. So the flat iron that I am using today, this is the GHD, why couldn't I get that out? This is the GHD Platinum Plus flat iron. I have been using this flat iron for about 2 to 3 years now. This flat iron does not have any specific heat settings. I feel like, I can't remember, it'll pop up somewhere on the screen here, but I believe it's like between 350 and 375 that this flat iron heats up to. And I feel like that heat works well for me. But some people, if you have like a kinkier hair texture, a thicker hair texture, you might need a higher heat to really penetrate that new growth and to flatten it out the way you want. The other thing that you can do though, while we're sitting here in our blow dried state, is using some sort of reversion of product. So a product that will help your hair stay in its flat iron and straightened state longer in between washes. One product that I can vouch for that I really enjoy is the Color Wow Dream Coat Super Natural Spray. If you're interested in this product and seeing like a more detailed video on this, just check the description bar down below. Usually, like when I've just relaxed my hair, I know I don't need to be like really paying too much attention to my roots, but you're gonna have to. So one thing that you can do, if it's easier for you, is to get one of those super skinny small flat irons that will get to your roots really quickly. But in general, you're just gonna wanna pay attention to your roots a lot more than you would like when your hair was first relaxed. So take your time, go through, get those roots good, girl. You need to start sectioning your hair off in thinner or smaller sections so that you are getting everything and so that you can get closer to your roots. All right, so the other thing, like when you have new growth, is your edges. So like I said, if you're not really good with like the bigger flat irons, you just feel like you can't get to it, try one of those like little mini flat irons. Don't do a traditional hot comb because you might just burn your hair off, but find maybe an electric hot comb that might work really well too. This is what I do. I just take my flat iron super close to my edges and pull it back, and you see it kind of like curls. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it kind of curls up to the front. So like while I'm doing my hair, I just clip it down, and that's how I get my edges to lay down once I've had like a bunch of new growth come in. All right, so I'm done flat ironing my hair. So I flat ironed it in small sections, got really close to my roots. The next and last tip I'm gonna give you when you are trying to style your hair, extend and stretch your relaxers, is find styles once your new growth starts to come in that will play into that once the new growth is there. My favorite style that I style my hair in all the time, with a fresh relaxer or not, is loose waves. I'll have a full tutorial on that link down below in the description bar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is how I style my hair all the time. But something that's like has some volume towards the roots. But if my roots were to revert or puff up a little bit, I don't feel like it would be like a major issue. I could easily just like, you know, push my hair up a bit so that it made sense. It looked like, oh, that's, you know, the look she's going for. So that's what I mean. Like, find a style that like if your hair does revert, it doesn't look crazy, it doesn't look super noticeable, something that it will easily camouflage and blend in. Okay, so those are all my tips for stretching your relaxer and also like how to manage your new growth in between your relaxers. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Any products that I mentioned here, I will link them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.